Welcome everyone to the second game day of week number 4. First game of this doubleheader here on Friday. It's the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Ole Miss Rebels, and this is the final game of this game day slate between two unranked teams because number 4 Florida State will play tonight. Tennessee plays tomorrow at the same time, and also of course you got the game day, game of the week between West Virginia and Florida. First things first, Wisconsin. Let's take a look at what we are dealing with the rosters here. Matt Shaper is the starting quarterback for Wisconsin. Jim Sorgi, I'm very sure graduated. For running backs, Dwayne Smith and Booker Stanley are your 1-2 punch. You also got Jerome Pettis if you need him. Greg Roots, the fullback. Jonathan Orr and Brandon Williams on the outside of wideout. Darren Charles is injured, so you got Brandon White and Byron Brown. Tight ends, Tony Pasiotti and Bob Dougherty are the tight ends. Offensive line, looking solid as always. Dan Wenning is heading that group. D ends, Darius Jones, Jonathan Welsh. D tackles, Antaj Hawthorne and Mike Kleber. Outside linebackers, Lamar Watkins. Also Kareem Timbers. Mark Zalewski and LaTroy Rodriguez are the middle linebackers. Outside corners, Scott Starks and LaVon Rowan. Nickelback, Brett Bell. Diamond, Chucky Collins. Jim Leonhard is the free safety, heading to the secondary. And Dante Sanders is the strong safety with Mike Allen as the kicker. Archie Morse the punter. And, of course, you got to take a look at Ole Miss. Seth Smith, the starter, is injured for a couple weeks. No worry, it's not so bad. Michael Spurlock will be starting in this game. The overall difference is not too bad, so that's the good news for Ole Miss. You also got Fashawn Pearson at running back alongside Jamal Pittman. You also got true freshman Josh Roberts if you need him. Fullback, Rick Rizzano. Wide receivers, you got Mike Espy and Bill Flowers. Tay Biddle, Mitch Cruz, and Kerry Johnson. Tight ends, Jimmy Brooks, Lawrence Lilly, Eric Rice if you need him. Offensive line headed by Marcus Johnson and Trey Stallings. I think it's Marcus Johnson, though. That's the leader of that group. Corey Robinson and Jamie Mitchell are the DNs. D tackles McKinley Boykin, Michael Bozeman. Ken Bournes and Rob Robertson are the outside linebackers. Middle linebackers Adam Taylor and Ernest Davis. Outside corners Travis Johnson, Brian Thomas, Nickelback Tavares Horn, and Brian Brown is the dime back. Race safety Eric Oliver, Kelvin Robinson at strong safety. Jonathan Nichols is the kicker, and Cody Ridgway is the punter. So here we go. Wisconsin taking on the Ole Miss, the Badgers against the Rebels. Big Ten versus SEC, and I changed the sliders again. Just making sure people know that. They got red and blue. I'll go alternate blues for this one for Ole Miss. Wisconsin, all white and white ribbons. I'll just go all white. All right, here we go. Let's get this show on the road. Dwayne Smith, 210 yards. It's 1-0 against 2-0 in this one. 210 rushing yards for Dwayne Smith. Booker Stanley, 2 touchdowns. Brandon Williams, 2 touchdowns. Mike Espy, 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks. And here we go. Oxford, Mississippi, the site for today's game at Hemingway Stadium. Wisconsin Badgers against the Ole Miss Rebels. Should be a fun one. It's going to be Michael Spurlock that'll be starting at quarterback for this game. For the injured Seth Smith, it's not too big of a deal as far as overalls go, but it could affect how these teams play. As always, I'm Coach Tepper Price, solo commentating for every single game until something happens. What was that? Anyway. Here comes Wisconsin, Dwayne Smith. One game that Wisconsin played, they played against Army, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns for Dwayne Smith in that game. Ole Miss played twice. And I'm just looking back on seeing who in the world they played. Ole Miss played Vanderbilt in week 2, and then they beat Arkansas State just last week. So that's why Ole Miss is 2-0. This looks to be an even battle. And Wisconsin, I assume they kick. I should have done the random number again. But anyways, let me just adjust some stuff just real quickly, if needed, to put the best players on the field. Is what I'm trying to say. Timbers, you'll go there, I suppose. Yep. I think that's it for this part. Yep. Then for Ole Miss, oh yeah, I gotta go over to them. Yeah, I gotta go over them and change their players. I mean, it's fair if you put the best players out there. Yeah, there we go. And then, of course, Ole Miss. You're fine. They're fine on linebackers. That's it for them. They're like, that's all the changes they need. Just go to settings, go to the middle, and there we go. There you go. Just as simple as that. So Mike Allen will kick this off with SB and Flowers back to return. This game between Big Ten and SEC is underway. Kick to the 4 or 5 yard line. Here's SB on the return. Watch out, split in the middle to the 30-yard line. Pretty good return from Mike SB to start this game. And here comes the Ole Miss offense. Of course, Mike SB and Bill Flowers are the impact players, the 2 wideouts for Ole Miss that you've got to watch out for. Wisconsin's defense headed by Jim Leonhard and Darius Jones. So here we go. Michael Spurlock's in quarterback. So this is his first start of the season for the injured Seth Smith. His first pass, quick slant, completes it. First down, Ole Miss. That completion goes to Tate Biddle, redshirt junior. He's the 3rd string wideout for the Rebels. And pretty good start for their first play on offense. Oh, almost forgot. Yep. There we go. All right, 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for Ole Miss. Man goes in motion was Biddle. Spurlock has all kinds of time, and that one's incomplete. Tried to go to Flowers that time, but unable to connect. Tight coverage. Ole Miss had 2 first-rounders, both on offense. Chris Collins at wideout, Eli Manning at quarterback. They actually went 2 picks apart. Yes, here's 2nd down. Here goes Vashawn Pearson. That's the running back for Ole Miss. He's going to take it to the 49. It's a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd down. Yeah. So Chris Collins was selected 23rd overall to the Jets. 2 picks later, Eli Manning was selected by the Green Bay Packers in that 2004 draft on Madden. I just imported the draft class and then just automatically went through the draft, and then I had to put all that information out there. And there you go. Just as simple as that. 6-yard gain, though. Oh, it's Spurlock is shut down. Not a good play call on 3rd and 4. He was taken down quickly. And it will be 4th down. Darius Jones credited with a TFL. Cody Ridgway will have to punt this away. It goes as a 5-yard loss. It'll be 4th and 9. Ole Miss having to punt away on their opening drive. Back to return is Jonathan Orr. And that punt takes a backspin and it will be down at the 5. What a punt by Cody Ridgway. And Wisconsin will have to start at the 5-yard line. Of course, Wisconsin's got their pair of outstanding wideouts, Jonathan Orr, Brandon Williams on offense. For Ole Miss's defense, they're headed by McKinley Boykin on the defensive line, Eric Oliver in the secondary. Here's Dwayne Smith on the first carry for the Badgers. Oh boy, 9-yard gain to start for Wisconsin. If you missed yesterday's games, UCLA shut out Colorado State 24-0 in Fort Collins, Colorado? Yeah. And then last night, UCF dominated San Diego State 34-16 in a battle between two undefeated Group of 5 teams. UCF's now 3-0, San Diego State's 3-1, UCLA's 3-0, Colorado State's 3-1. Second down and 1. Here goes Dwayne Smith, taken down in the backfield. Nice play defensively for Ole Miss. It was Kelvin Robinson from strong safety spot, taking Dwayne Smith down, and it'll be third down. So it brings up 3rd and 2 for Wisconsin. Wisconsin has a draft pick of their own in the top 10. Lee Evans at 10th overall, selected by the Kansas City Chiefs in the first round. 3rd down and 2. Here goes the throw on the right side, incomplete. Coverage by Brian Thomas. Covering, that's the tight end, Tony Passione. Couldn't connect. Shaber couldn't connect with him. And Wisconsin goes 3 and out. R.J. Morse to kick off. By the way, Wisconsin's quarterback is Matt Shebert, as Jim Sorgi and Bayshire graduated, as I mentioned before. Also, can you believe a Southern Miss linebacker, of all people, went 1st overall? And of all teams to pick him, the Cleveland Browns picked him. That's just so funny. As Mike Espy returned that kick to 49-yard line. But then Phillip Rivers was selected by the Cardinals in the 2nd overall pick. Some of the Browns wanted to roll with Tim Couch instead of getting the fresh start QB. Anyway, man in motion for Ole Miss. Here goes Spurlock, firing left side. Ooh, what a hit! Was going to be caught by Espy, but a big hit forced that ball loose. I think we should take a look at the replay, see who delivered the blow. So it looked like it was going to be a catch. Oh, how about Jim Leonhard with a good hit on the defensive side to force that ball to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 for the Rebels. Ooh, a little bit of QB run, in trouble, Darius Jones. That's a big loss for Ole Miss. That's going to be 3rd and a country mile. Not sure what Ole Miss was thinking there on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and a huge 19 yards. That was not the play call if you're Ole Miss. Now you're in a definite passing down. Spurlock hit as he throws, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Wisconsin. It is Dante Sanders. The redshirt junior safety makes the interception, and that's the first turnover of the ball game. Wisconsin will take over the 35-yard line. The pressure got to Spurlock, and Wisconsin ends up taking advantage, and that's going to be another first down. Williams went in motion. Here goes Shaber. That's completion to the tight end, Passione. Oh, but he fumbles the football and almost recovers. Okay, there's a lot to digest here on this 1st and 10 play. It was a good route by Tony Passione, but then he fumbles the football courtesy of Roy Robertson. And the recovery was by Travis Johnson. And now it's first down on miss. It's Rob Robertson, not Roy. So 3:35. We already got 2 takeaways. 46-yard line, first and 10, Ole Miss. $3:35 to go. Here's Spurlock. With a deuce center down, throws that into traffic, and falls to the ground incomplete. Of course, you know the game's coming up. Florida State, Georgia Tech later on tonight. Tomorrow, same time, is Wake Forest playing host to Tennessee, number 7 team in the country. And of course, game of the week. Tomorrow night, West Virginia takes on Florida. Number 20 takes on number 5. Second down, here goes Vashawn Pearson. He'll take it to midfield. That will bring up third down. Pretty decent run. There's Jones with the takedown. He's been all over the field so far in this game. And now it's third down. And it looks to be 4, perhaps. Third and 6, actually. It's at the midfield. See if Ole Miss can convert this time. Lines up the shotgun. 4-man rush. Spurlock throws it underneath, and it is caught, but is short. It'll be fourth down. Zajermo, I believe, was there for the tackle. As that pass was caught by Tay Biddle. And look, Ridgeway is out there. They will punt. Mark Zalewski was there on the tackle. So 4th and 1. Ole Miss chooses the punt. A little bit of a quiet game so far for offenses, but defensively it's not been so bad. Punts it right side. That's going to be a touchback. 2:24 to go in the first quarter. Wisconsin will set up at the 20. Just both offenses came up empty. Tony Pacioli fumbles the football on the last drive. That was recovered by Ole Miss. Luckily for the Badgers, Ole Miss couldn't do anything with it. So 1st and 10 now. Fullback goes in motion. That's Roots from the I formation. It's a play fake to Smith. Here is the throw. It's complete. Pass interference is called on defense. That's on Thomas. Penalty will be declined, and it's first down Wisconsin. The catch was made by Brandon Williams, and it moves the chains for Wisconsin at the 41. So first down Badgers. Off a nice little play action for Wisconsin. Now they're starting to get a little bit of life now on offense. Back in the eye goes Wisconsin. Looks like a little bit of a 4-3 here. Option play. Needs a block. Oh, the pitch was all sorts of off. Luckily, Wisconsin was able to fall on top of it. Pacioli, I believe, was there to recover it. But that was not the play. I mean, option was smothered, the pitch rather, and almost led to another turnover. It goes to no gains, second down and 10, minute and a half to go in the first quarter. A little interesting first quarter we have so far. Now, ace formation, they'll throw out of it. Schaber looking off his back foot. It's dropped off the hands of Pacioli. He's been targeted a lot in the first quarter. That time couldn't reel it in. And it's going to be third down. Tight ends are usually safety valve, but for that one, just the hands became bricks. At least for that play. Minute 25. He does have a catch, though, so let's not underestimate those hands. 3rd and 10 for Wisconsin. Dwayne Smith, I believe, went in motion. I saw the shadow go. Oh, never mind. No, he didn't. Schaber, a little bit of pressure. That's going to be deflected. Jonathan Orr, the intended target, but a nice deflection. That time by Travis Johnson. So it'll be 4th down for Wisconsin. They'll have to punt. It's been a punt fest so far in this first quarter. No score yet. Here's a deep punt. That ball will bounce into the end zone and through the end zone. Ole Miss will take over at the 20 on offense off the touchback. I believe it was 2 turnovers in this football game, 1 for each. And no points so far in this game. Out in the shotgun with 2 backs out there. On 1st down, let's see if they... Spurlock will throw deep. That's a nice catch. 1st down, Ole Miss. It's Flowers making the grab. Look at the quarterback performance this is the first quarter. It is not looking good. But trying to get a little better, so I guess kind of cutting some slack a little bit there. 11 yards on his first catch of the game for Bill Flowers, and it's 1st and 10, Ole Miss. Minute 10 to go. Play fake. Here is Spurlock. Fires, and this one's dropped by Flowers. Oh, no. Can't be doing that. So 2nd down and 10. Off the drop pass. Man, everybody's got quick hands, apparently. I don't know why. 3 of 8 for 30 yards at a pick. A few of those passes were his fault, but not everything wasn't his fault. Biddle goes in motion on 2nd and 10. Spurlock, a little bit of a rollout. Hit as he throws, and he throws a pick. Zalewski was there for the interception, and that's the 2nd pick of the game for the Wisconsin defense. Oh, you gotta wonder what Spurlock was thinking. He threw that right to the linebackers. He got hit. And 1st down for Wisconsin as they take over at the 31 with 1:01 to go in the first. Fullback lined up at the weak spot. Weak side. Here is Shaper looking deep, and it will be overthrown. Went for Brandon Williams on nice coverage by Bryant Thomas. Goes for incomplete, 2nd down. Just good pressure by Wisconsin. Leads to the interception by Mark Zalewski. And Wisconsin trying to put points on the board, the first points of the game on the board. They got to get like 1 or 2 first downs to do so. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Shaber looks right side, and that one's dropped by Brandon Williams. Everybody's dropping passes in this one. Like, what's going on here? There's no rain. Yeah, there's no rain. Like, what's going on? So now 3rd and 10. With 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. Out in the ace goes the Badgers. 4-man rush. Shaper looking. He's got his man. It's a 1st down. This time he finds Brandon White, the redshirt sophomore, making the grab, and it's 1st down for Wisconsin. At about the 20. Little inconsistent catching the football, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. As far as Wisconsin goes, they are coming off an Outback Bowl loss a year ago to LSU. As here's 1st and 10. Shaber looking left side. Outside completion to Orr. He is taken down immediately after he caught it. Looks like about the 16-yard line is where he was taken down. As I was saying, Wisconsin is coming off a 6-7 season with an Outback Bowl loss. As for Ole Miss, I don't remember what their record was. If I take a look at the standings real quick, it should be a little bit more That will end the first quarter. Ole Miss and Wisconsin still have yet to score, but Wisconsin is in the red zone. Let's see what happens here. Well, they were 7-3, so they made a bowl game. They may have been 9-4, or no idea. Let's see, so Ole Miss did lose a game. He may have gone like 9-4 or something like that. Wide open is Jonathan Orr! Touchdown, Badgers! Shaver found him all alone. How dare you interrupt me, but hey, you throw a touchdown, you know what? You feel free to do so. Wisconsin gets on the board first to start the second quarter. Now to kick the extra point, Chris White is the holder. And Mike Allen will kick the extra point. Let's see, Ole Miss. Oh, never mind. They win like 8-5 or 7-6. Probably 8-5, perhaps. All right, so Wisconsin up 7-0 after just one play in the second quarter. Yes, Ole Miss either went 8-5 or 7-6. I did not see what bowl game they played in. Actually, they didn't play in a bowl game with a ranked team. That's why I didn't show it. Yeah, no. So here we go. Allen to kick it off. Here goes SB on the return, right at the goal line. Oh, a spin move! Takes it outside! Watch out! Oh, there's a flat down as he takes it in enemy territory. It's a hold against the Rebels. Oh, no. That's going to take it to the 8-yard line. The hold was on Ruffin. And it's going to result in first down. Ole Miss at the 8-yard line. Jeremy Ruffin, the backup safety, commits a hold. It's first and 10 at the 8. 92 yards to the end zone for Ole Miss if they want to be able to do so. Spurlock looking left side. Oh, open man! SB, watch out! Can he outrun the defense? He cannot, but he is down to the 32-yard line. Touchdown save and tackle by Scott Starks. But Michael Spurlock catching the defense napping, and that was Starks that just got beat on that reception. He almost took it to the house. So that's going to go as a 60-yard or 59-yard completion to Mike Espy. And it's first down, Rebels. 4-10 for 81 yards, 2 picks. He's looking to add a touchdown to that stat line. High formation, they'll throw out of it. Spurlock to throw right side. That's knocked away. Green Timbers is at left outside linebacker. And for Ole Miss, I think I replaced one of the offensive linemen. Yeah, I think I replaced Antonio Sanders with Bobby Harris. Yeah, that's why Harris is at right tackle. So, 2nd and 10 for Ole Miss. Spurlock, a little empty. That is almost intercepted. That might have been Joe Zalewski, who nearly had his second pick of the game, as that pass was intended. Looks like for Kerry Johnson, the 4th-string wideout, the Richard Sr. And now it's 3rd and 10 for Ole Miss. 1 of 6 combined on 3rd downs. And this is a 3rd and 10 for the 33. Lining up with the shotgun. 4 receivers spread out. Spurlock trips on the left side. Spurlock looking. That's deflected into a pick. Leon Hard gets the pick and this flat down. It will be holding against Ole Miss. And that's the 3rd interception thrown by Spurlock in this first half. It was holding on Vashawn Pearson. And the Badgers take over again. We were saying earlier about how the quarterback situation could have been altered with Seth Smith getting injured. We're seeing it right now in real time with Michael Spurlock. So now 1st and 10 for the Badgers. Shabert looking left side. Deflected, incomplete. The deflection goes to Eric Oliver. Intended for Brandon Williams. Luckily, that was incomplete. I think SFA, there's like a league called SFA. I think the commissioner runs Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken, or his team is Wisconsin. Must be loving this if he's watching right now. You're sick of down, Shabert. What in the world? He's breakdancing, but he does complete it to Tony Smith. I don't know if I can explain that. Sounded like sounded like Matt Shabert was trying to breakdance or have a little dance battle with somebody. I'm not sure who, but okay. At least that was completed. First down, Wisconsin to the 46. That looked a little bit of a breakdance move there. Anyways, here's first down. Shabert looking left side, and it's almost picked. Almost intercepted. Luckily, it wasn't complete. Intended for Pasiotti. It'll be 2nd down. 46-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Fullback lined up on the strong side of the line. They'll throw out of it. Shabert looking right side. Oh, off the hands of Orr. He was open. Unfortunately, he couldn't come down with the grab. Shabert found the right guy. It's just his target could not reel in the pass. And it will be 3rd and 10. Only problem with some of these sliders is that the catching's a little inconsistent. So here's 3rd and 10. Shabert, lots of good protection. That's complete to Orr, but he will be short. Travis Johnson with the tackle. And it'll be 4th down for Wisconsin. It'll be interesting to see what they do here. And they are going to punt with R.J. Morse. Morse has only punted twice so far this season. This will be the 3rd, with SB back there to return. And looks like it's Mars again, as that punt goes for a touchback. This guy made it look like we were on Mars again. I honestly do not like it very much. So, 2004 Ole Miss, if I'm not mistaken. That Ole Miss team went 4-7 with David Cutcliffe as the coach. Play fake to the fullback. Here's Spurlock. That's complete to SB for a pretty nice game. Looks like down at the 28-yard line. Ole Miss's only wins were against Vanderbilt, South Carolina, and Mississippi State, along with Arkansas State. That was for Ole Miss. For Wisconsin, as this is 2nd and 2, man goes in motion. Spurlock has a clean pocket. Looks left side. Oh, come on now. That was dropped by Mitch Cruz, the true freshman. I was going to say about Wisconsin, 9-3. They lost the Outback Bowl against Georgia. Their only losses up to that game were against Michigan State and Iowa. Oh my goodness, they were 9-0, and they lost their last 3 games. Wisconsin did. They're hoping for better luck this time. Spurlock pitches it out. Pearson will be stopped short. That was a pretty... It looked like it was a good option play, but Sean Pearson was stopped short. Let's see who it was by. Who got there? Okay, one broken tackle, and that actually caused him to slow down. It was, of course, it was Darius Jones. Barry Alvarez was still coach of Wisconsin at this time. Here's a punt by Ridgway, and this will be returned. Take it to the 27, maybe the 28s. Before getting brought down by Brian Thomas. So here comes Wisconsin again. 7-0 Badgers. Hey, if Wisconsin's defense keeps on holding Ole Miss to 0 points, they're going to win this game. Technically. I mean, it'll be boring. It'll be boring as hell, but hey, gotta do it. You gotta do it for the win. Dwayne Smith back in motion. Makes it an empty set. I think trips on the left side of the line. Shabert looking. Steps up. Fires. Completes this. To Brandon Williams and it's first down Badgers. 8 of 16 for 124 and a touchdown for Shabert in this first half. He's actually looking pretty solid right now. I don't think we saw either one of these teams on game day last week. So this is the debut for both of them on the game day slates. Same thing with same thing with San Diego State. UCF, we've seen that before. Oh, there's gonna be a sack. Rob Robertson with the first sack of the game for the Ole Miss defense. That was on first down, luckily for them. They'll be second down for the Badgers. They'll be second and 12. Wisconsin lining up in the A's. Shabert with a clean pocket, looks right side, completes it to an open Jonathan Orr. He'll be taken down at the 38, so it'll be third down and 3. Pretty good setup for third down for Wisconsin. Nice job getting open was Jonathan Orr. Sometimes he catches it, sometimes he doesn't. It's a little inconsistent. But yeah, Anthony Davis, I think it was a junior running back? I think he went to the draft a little bit early. I don't know if he got picked. He probably did. He's probably the second one to get picked. Oh, here goes the fullback, Rick Root. He'll get the first down for Wisconsin. If you know Wisconsin football before Russell Wilson came around, or maybe it was during that time, but Wisconsin relied heavily on the ground game. I mean, they had an absolute committee of running backs. I think that started with Ron Dane. As here goes Shabert looking left side. It is almost intercepted by Brian Thomas. Brandon Williams, the intended target. I'm not sure where he was throwing that football. So we'll be second down. So here we go, first and 10. Oh, Dwayne Smith is going to put the ball on the ground. Oh, Wisconsin got it back. Dwayne Smith, when Anthony Davis got injured against UNLV in real life in 2003, he had a hard time holding on to the football. The takedown, the strip was by Booth, and the recovery was by Tony Passione. I mean, that's unbelievable. 2 fumbles already for the offense to keep their drives alive. Here's 3rd and 11. Shabert looking for somebody, and that one's going to be knocked away. But a flag comes in. Travis Johnson gets called for pass interference, and it's going to be 1st down. Uh-oh. Barry Alvarez not too happy. Unhappy with that call at all. So 1st and 10, minute 55. Fullback goes in motion to the left side. Late fake to Dwayne Smith. Here's Shabert, fires over the middle. It's complete on 1st down. Timeout called by the Badgers as Jonathan Orr makes the catch. 1:51 to go in the half. Second down and 2. Toss play goes Dwayne Smith. He's taken down behind the line. Bad decision there by Wisconsin. Tackle goes to Kim Borns, the 5th-year senior linebacker. And it's going to be 3rd and 7. Clock keeps ticking. They are in the red zone, which is good for Wisconsin. So if nothing bad happens, they'll be up perhaps at least 10-0. Uh-oh, Shabert had to avoid the rush a little bit. That one is knocked away. I think Pacioti was again the target. Fortunately, couldn't come away with it. And it will be 4th down. Coverage by Eric Oliver, the free safety. Now Wisconsin looking to get on the board again with a field goal. So for Wisconsin, looks to be Donovan Raiola as the snapper. Mike Allen to kick it off the hold of Chris White. From 36 yards. This kick is good. 1:19 to go in the 1st half. Wisconsin leads at 10-0 over Ole Miss. So here we go, 10-0 lead for Wisconsin. Kickoff, Mike Allen ready to kick it off again to the Rebels. Wisconsin kicked off to start the 1st half, so they'll get the ball back to start the 2nd. Here goes Mike Espy on the return. He had a big one that was taken back by a penalty last time. I believe he returned a kick. This time he gets taken down to the 22. Michael Spurlock needs to lock in for Ole Miss if they want to win this game, because he's already thrown 3 picks in the 1st half. He doesn't want it to get even worse. His backup is actually Aaron Casters, a true freshman. Here's Spurlock, throws off his back foot. Oh, incomplete. Scott Starks was there in coverage. Kerry Johnson, the intended target. So it brings up 2nd down and 10 for Ole Miss. 5 of 16 for 97 yards and 3 picks. Not looking good for Spurlock in this 1st half. 10-0 ball game. Out of the eye, your 2nd and 10. Spurlock in trouble. He gets hit as he throws. It's incomplete. If the ball was knocked away. Pressure was too great for Michael Spurlock to do anything, and it's going to be 3rd down. I will say Michael Spurlock's name is spelled a little differently. It's E-A-L instead of A-E-L. Little strange. 3rd and 10. Quick throw. Oh, it's picked for the 4th time in the half. Oh my goodness. It just gets even worse. It's Lamar Watkins this time. the second linebacker to get an interception in this first half for Wisconsin. That was a bad underthrow, and Watkins, all he had to do was jump up and catch it. That's the 4th pick of the first half. For Michael Spurlock, you gotta wonder if the Ole Miss fans are hoping Aaron Kessler gets a shot. Here's 1st and 10 for the Badgers. That's complete to Jonathan Orr, and it moves to Sticks again. At the 20. So they're taking great advantage of the takeaway. That's the 4th interception thrown by Spurlock in this game. Timeout called by the Badgers with 59 seconds left. I think that's their 2nd timeout. Yep, that'll be their 2nd timeout. It's 1st and 10 for Wisconsin, 59 seconds left. Play fake to Dwayne Smith. Oh, in trouble, as that is going to be a sack. Corey Robinson, the 5th-year senior, the end, gets to the quarterback immediately. Oh, Wisconsin's going to no-huddle this one. Receivers got to get back to the line. Here we go. 2nd and 17. Shabert looking right side. It's knocked away. Nice coverage by Brian Thomas on Jonathan Orr. And it brings up 3rd and long. Pretty good defense right now by both teams. I mean, Wisconsin's got 4 takeaways already. And Ole Miss is, holding their own in the defensive game as far as getting key stops. 3rd and long. Shaber, oh my gosh, what a hit! Adam Taylor bringing the smoke. Yikes, that was not what he was hoping for. He was not asking for a wake-up call there, Adam. So here we go. This is a 4th and 23. This kick will be from 50 yards if they choose to go for. This is a 4th and 23, though. That is a long way away. This is a big game. A 50-yard kick is wide left. He actually had the distance on that. Unfortunately, he missed it wide left. I think Mike Allen had the distance. He just could not kick it through the uprights. So 8 seconds left from the 33-yard line. Let's see if Ole Miss chooses to go for some points. Empty formation. Spurlock still in the game despite 4 interceptions. A surprise he hasn't been taken out of the game yet. For the freshman. Lots of time for Spurlock. Throws it deep. Oh, what a grab! Oh my goodness! Bill Flowers! Touchdown, Ole Miss! As time expires in the first half. That's a way to get yourself going. Bill Flowers gets the catch, breaks away from Dante Sanders, and takes it all the way. First score of the game for Ole Miss. Spurlock is the holder. The snap for Tony Bonds, and the kicker is Jonathan Nichols, a 5th-year senior kicker. Okay, never mind. Extra point goes through. And it is a 10-7 ball game at the half. Wow! Another game gets ended with a halftime Hail Mary. Wisconsin still leads 10-7 at the half. So as far as the halftime stats, Wisconsin leads in first downs. Ole Miss leads in yards. Turnover game, of course, goes to Wisconsin, and time possession also goes to the Badgers. Eye-opening turnover battle in the first half. 4 takeaways by Wisconsin, like we said before, and they're controlling the time of possession at first downs. That's why they're in the lead. But A miracle strike by Ole Miss has suddenly turned this game a little interesting. Let's enjoy the first half. And here we go. First kickoff of the game for Jonathan Nichols. And here we go with the second half. That was a little weird, but Brandon Williams kneels it down in the end zone. Touchback. Wisconsin now takes over at the 20 to start the second half. Matt Shaper's already thrown a touchdown in this game. No interceptions. He's actually looking not too bad right now. I can't lie. Looking pretty good right now. Draw play for Dwayne Smith. He's taken down immediately. He had no chance at that draw play. Taken down by Michael Bozeman, the Richard Jr. D tackle. Or one of the Richard Jr. D tackles, should I say. Second down and 11 after the TFL. Pretty good game so far, 10-7. Ole Miss with a miracle touchdown from 67 yards out. Here goes Dwayne Smith. Uh-oh. Gets a first down on off a second and 11. Nice play. Both these teams not getting very many opportunities to run the ball, but hey, Dwayne Smith took advantage of that run. That might have been 12 yards, or maybe that was 13. Nope, it was 12. Third down at the 31-yard line. Wisconsin had a pretty solid first half up until they allowed that touchdown. Let's see if they can get their heads back in the game. Brandon Williams going to motion. Makes a little trips on the left side of the field. Draw play goes to Smith again. He's taken down right behind the line of scrimmage again. It's Bozeman again. His second TFL, I believe, of the game, of that drive. It brings up second down. Ole Miss is doing a nice job taking care of those draw plays, or at least getting the coverage needed to defend those well. Now second and 10. Or think going in motion. Here's a handoff to the fullback Roots. He's going to get a decent gain to the 37-yard line. And it will be third down and 4 at that spot. So here we go, third down and 4. Big Ten versus SEC battle. It's going to be interesting to see which conference for this matchup will reign supreme. So then we got SEC, ACC tomorrow at the same time. Also, Big East versus SEC. Here's a throw by Shaber. That's a nice throw to Jonathan Orr for a first down. His 7th catch of the game. And it goes for another first down for the Badgers. 71 receiving yards on his 7 catches for the game. I don't think he has a touchdown yet. It was a touchdown too. I almost forgot about it. Oh, it was to Orr, so he does have a touchdown. Okay, cool. Fullback lines up at the weak side, but Dwayne Smith will go in motion on first down. Ball's at midfield for the Badgers. Handoff goes to fullback Roots. He's going to go outside. He's going to get just a few yards to the 47. We'll be second and 7 out there. Tackled by Robinson. That's Calvin Robinson, the Richard Jr. strong safety. And it is second and 7 at the 47-yard line of Ole Miss. Wisconsin would love to get on the board again, on the scoreboard again. Fullback lines up at the strong side of the line. It's an option play. Here's Shaper stepping up. Oh, he's got first down and more. Watch out. Pitches it to Dwayne Smith inside the 30 at the 27-yard line. First down, Wisconsin. Very little pitch angle, but Hey, as long as it works, that's fine. 27-yard line, first down. Just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Doing a nice job running the ball. Dwayne Smith doing a lot better job with the low carries. Play action, Shabert looking over the middle. Oh, that was a good job in the coverage by Kelvin Robinson. Maybe he could have been able to get the interception. That was not a great throw. I'm not gonna lie, that was not a good throw. So now 2nd and 10. Luckily for Wisconsin's case, that was incomplete. I formation here in 2nd and 10. Passioni will go in motion to the right side. It's going to be option on the left side. Oh, Ole Miss stormed it well. I think Travis Johnson was there on the tackle, and it will be 3rd down. Good stop by Ole Miss on that option. Now 3rd and 10 coming up for the Badgers. Wisconsin is 3 of 8 on 3rd down. This will be a 3rd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Now in the ace for this 3rd down. 4 receivers spread out, trips on the right side. Here is Shabert in trouble. He's going to be sent again. This time, was that McKinley Boykin got there? As Mike Allen will attempt his 3rd field, I think his 3rd field goal of the game. It was actually not. It was Daniel Booth, the 3rd string D tackle, who got the sack, and this kick will be from 49 yards in the middle of the field. Just under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Good stop by Ole Miss to prevent another touchdown for Wisconsin. Here's the kick. Up the middle, and he will just barely get it. 13-7. Wisconsin has a 6-point lead. Does open the door for Ole Miss to get their first lead of the game. But they're going to need Michael Spurlock to have that same kind of energy that he had in the final drive of the first half if they want to win. Mike Allen to kick this off. Of course, as always, SB and Flowers to return it. Here's the kick. In the end zone. Here goes SB on the return. He'll be taken down to the 15-yard line. Tackle goes to, looks like, Kareem Timbers. And first down, Ole Miss at the 15-yard line. They're going to have to go 85 yards to the end zone if they want to get the lead for the first time in this game. I formation to start on first down for the Rebels. Man in motion. Looks like Flowers went in motion. Option play. Spurlock is going to be shut down behind the line. It's a loss of the play. It's Darius Jones again. He's been all over the backfield in this game. He continues to do so on this drive. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Roll miss. Now Ole Miss in the shotgun. 4 receivers spread out. 2nd and 10. Just over 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's a lofter by Spurlock, and it's overthrown. Has to be the intended target. Man, horrible stat line. 6 of 20 for 164, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. They're hoping to spike the 4 picks. He can lead Ole Miss to a victory in Seth Smith's absence. Not sure if Smith's any better, but Spurlock has been having a rough game. Pearson goes in motion. 3rd and 10. Lofter is overthrown. He went for Flowers. He had him, but he overthrows it. And Ole Miss will have to punt it away. Oh, tough break for the Rebels. They're going to have to punt it again. Just very unfortunate for Ole Miss fans. Yeah, Spurlock's just been having a rough game. Here's a return at the 25 by Jonathan Orr. He'll take it up the middle. Oh, left side. Watch out! Spin move to the 44. Nice return for Jonathan Orr on the punt. And it's a first down for Wisconsin in Rebel territory. That was good, man. Welcome to the stream. Shaber looking right side on first down. Lofter overthrown. Went for Jonathan Orr. Couldn't quite connect there. Wisconsin playing a little bit of fire this time around. But they know the end is near. Perhaps if they could score a touchdown on this drive here. Ole Miss unable to take advantage of getting the stop. Here's second down. Dwayne Smith with a blocker front. Won't matter as he is taken down by the face mask by Rob Robertson. So instead of 3rd and 9, it'll be third down. Oh, goodness. That is nuts. That's not a good sign for Ole Miss fans. Now 3rd and 5, it looks like. So now 3rd and 5 for the Badgers. Ace formation. Ole Miss is one step away from getting the ball back. Perhaps. Here is the throw. Dwayne Smith catches it. Oh, Miss. All he had to do was account for every weapon. That includes the running back. Unfortunately, they could not do so. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and just when we thought that Ole Miss was going to get a stop again, Wisconsin now has a first down again. Play action, Shaber looking underneath, completes it on first down. And it's Dwayne Smith again out of the backfield, making the great catch. Or making a catch. It will be second down. Second and 2 on the 8-yard pass to Dwayne Smith. Pastioti will go motion. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shaber looking over the middle. It's caught. Jonathan Orr, first and goal at the 4. 8th catch of the game for Jonathan Orr. And he gets another Wisconsin first down. This is not looking good for the Ole Miss defense. So now, first and goal at the 4. Fullback lines up at the weak spot, on the weak side of the line. He gets the ball. Roots will be short at the 2. Good stop by Ole Miss. Takedown goes to Ken Borns. And we've reached the end of the third quarter, 13-7. Wisconsin with the lead and the football at the goal line. But cheer for us, everybody. That is what Jamie Mitchell is telling everybody, because it is time for the fourth quarter. Clutch time, crunch time. Whatever you want to call it. Shout out to QJB. And now a little bit of a jumbo set. Second and goal. Fullback on the left side of the line. He gets the football again. Roots breaks the tackle into the end zone. Wisconsin once again. And looks like head coach wants to go for 2. Nice little powerful run For the redshirt junior fullback, Greg Root, 6'2", 257 pounds. Running for the end zone. And now, 2-point conversion try for the Badgers. I formation for Wisconsin. Man goes in motion. Like I said, that was Brandon White. Dropping back to throw is Schaber. He'll throw, and it's incomplete. Holding call is called against the Badgers. So, 2-point conversion is no good. It was a hold against the Badgers, so 2-point stop will count. So it's 19-7 for Wisconsin. Oh, wait a minute. I think we have seen him. I don't think so. Actually, no. I thought we saw him before. Could have sworn we did, but I guess not. Wait a minute. I'm looking through the game days to see if we have seen these guys before. No. I thought maybe we would do so in the LSU game, but they weren't ranked high enough, I guess. Yeah, no, they have not. We have not seen them yet. So it's the first time Ole Miss has ever been on a game day. Same with Wisconsin. So now Ole Miss, down 12 points, looks to finally get a spark. Gets a point to the board. Here goes Fashawn Pearson. Uh-oh, spin move. Gets to the 28-yard line. Pretty good run there. Only 4 carries. Why did he not get the ball that much? Take the pressure off the passing game. Give the running back some room to make some plays. Gotta wonder what Ole Miss is thinking. Not sure what David Cutcliffe was thinking. Second and 4 off the 6-yard run. Here goes Pearson again. He's going to get a first down for Ole Miss. Oh, no. Big injury for Wisconsin as Saluski is down. Hurt his ankle. He's been a very big piece of that Wisconsin defense. He's already got a pick in this game. Oh, no. Bless his heart. Hopefully he'll be all right. So Kareem Timbers will have to take over at middle linebacker. Or rather, he is at left outside linebacker, so it'll have to be LaTroy Rodriguez. Oh no, Timbers is out there. So it's Elliott Good out there now. Man goes in motion for Ole Miss. First and 10 in the shotgun. Option play. Spurlock. Nice big pitch. Here's the pitch now. First down, Ole Miss. Rick Rosano gets the pitch, and he takes it for another first down for Ole Miss. Very close to midfield now. Ole Miss, if I'm going to be honest, will have to go a little bit quicker to give them as much time as they need to not only get themselves back in the game, but also potentially get the lead. Got a shot here. I formation going. Flowers goes in motion. Here goes the fullback. He runs through a man, going to midfield. Rick Rosano. The 5th-year senior fullback, 5'11", 243 pounds. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Love Chris Berman, man. 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 at midfield. Back in the eye goes the Rebels. P-line shifts to the right side. Here's a run for Fashawn Pearson. A nice stop. Darius Jones again, his 7th tackle of the game. He's got a couple tackles for loss, I would bet. And now 3rd down. Michael Spurlock trying to get his Rebel team back in this game, back within a score with this drive. Here's a 3rd and 5. Shotgun play. Pearson will go motion. Here we go. The big 3rd down for both teams. Spurlock gonna take it. And he stopped. Oh, what a defensive play. Lamar Watkins with a great stop. And now 4th and 5. Going to be interesting to see what Ole Miss will do here. And the Ole Miss Rebels will go for it with just over 4 minutes to play. Looks like another empty look. This is it. Oh, the full start's going to be called. The right guard moved, excuse me, Marcus Johnson. Right guard moves, and it's going to be 4th and 10 with 4 minutes to play. Oh, that just made their job even harder. Oh, they're going to punt. They were going to go for a 4th and 5, but the false start made them punt it away. You hate to see it. And here is the punt, and this will take a good bounce. An Ole Miss bounce at that, and then it goes out of bounds at the 6. Cody Ridgway having himself a game punt in the football. 2 punts going inside the 10-yard line. But now the pressure rides on the Ole Miss's defense. 3:42 to go. 12-point game. They got to get a couple stops to extend the game. Toss play. Dwayne Smith tries to run a man over. He may have, but he doesn't get much yardage on that play. Eric Oliver was there on the stop. 2nd down for Wisconsin. 2nd and 10. Fullback will line up at the strong side of the line. Looks like a 4-3 for Ole Miss. Halcyote will go in motion to the left side, so now it's on the weak side. Fullback will go. They'll throw out. Shaver, left side, caught. Dwayne Smith takes up a first. Equally brutal for Ole Miss as it is relieving for Wisconsin. Oop, as they can move the chains again and chew more time off the clock. Jumbo say here, looks like a goal line formation for the Badgers. So they're just trying to run this clock down. Smith looking for some opening, and unfortunately only got a yard. So now it's run out clock time for the Badgers. That was Boykin that time getting the tackle. So 2nd and 8. Be at the 19-yard line. Goal line formation again for the Badgers. Handoff goes to Smith again. Tries to get around. Not quite. May have gotten to the 20. But not too much further. And it will bring up 3rd down. Boykin again. You haven't heard already. Tonight's game between number 4 Florida State against Georgia Tech. 8/7 Central. Same platform, so stay on YouTube. Stay on YouTube at 8/7 Central. Uh-oh, play fake. Watch out. There's someone behind him. Shaver falls. It's an open Jonathan Orr. And it's a 1st down for Wisconsin. Ole Miss's defense is just getting picked apart. Their man defense is not working out for them. And once again, another 1st down. And it's a heartbreaker. It's a heart crusher. Handoff going to the fullback Roots. He's going to get a decent gain of 4. It's 1st timeout called for Ole Miss. That's the first of the 3 timeouts used. Defensive coordinator for Ole Miss. I need to find that out. Chuck Dries. Dreisbeck or Dreesbeck? Chuck Dreesbeck. I guess so? 2nd and 6. Here's the run for Dwayne Smith. Trying to break a tackle. Oh, he is close. 2nd timeout for Ole Miss. Dwayne Smith got close to the marker. Now 3rd and inches. This is a big stop. If Ole Miss can get it. But they got to stop him right here. Yeah, Ole Miss's defensive forward was terrible. I mean, they lost to Wyoming. 3rd and inches now for Wisconsin. Oh, they're going to throw out of this. Shaver lofting one. It's incomplete. Oh, that's a bad decision. You're at 3rd and inches. I can't believe he threw it. Oh, goodness. And now Ole Miss is going to get an opportunity with just under a minute and a half to potentially make this a one-score game. This will be the 4th punt of the game for R.J. Morse. Oh, no. SB to return it past the 20. Will we take it down to the 24-yard line. 1:20 remains in the game. Ole Miss has got to get a quick score, recover an onside kick, and score again to come back in this game. This could be interesting. Here we go. This is the last chance for Ole Miss to be able to come back in this game. If they don't get it here, it's over. They got one timeout, but they need to get to the end zone. Trips on the top of the screen, empty look. Spurlock looking right side. Oh, dropped, intercepted, and that will do it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. That's the dagger. Dante Sanders returns this interception for a touchdown. And that's the knockout punch. Five interceptions in the game. 5. Wisconsin's going to get a road win, and he is actually going to make road teams 3-0 in this game day slate. Every road team's won up to this point. UCLA beat Colorado State. UCF beat San Diego State, and now Wisconsin's going to beat Ole Miss. Oh, by the way, I don't think Reagan Harris is watching this. However, I have some bad news for Oklahoma State fans. I'll post it later on. But Conrad Jackson has a long-term injury. He's not out for the season, but he will miss some of the biggest games for their program. As SB gets taken down to the 13-yard line, he's going to miss a considerable amount of time after the Temple game. Oklahoma State did win that game. They did win. Unfortunately, their quarterback's hurt for pretty much most of the season, all but 2 games of the regular season. Oklahoma State did beat Temple 28-14. Unfortunately, they're without their starting quarterback for most of the year. Spurlock looking right side, throws it just out in front of Tay Biddle. You take a look at that turnover battle. 5 interceptions thrown by Spurlock. Not good. Player of the week, Dante Sanders, 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. He is the Old Spice player of the game. Not gonna see why. So 1:06 to go, 2nd and 10. Spurlock with a drop back, in trouble, throws it on the run, and it's complete. Bill Flowers makes the catch close to midfield. First down, Ole Miss at the 48-yard line. He's got 3 catches for 113 and a touchdown in this game. Oh, clock's still running down. Not good. That's not good news for Ole Miss. 7-25 for 200 yards, a touchdown, and 5 picks. Oh, no. Here we go, 2nd and 10, 53 seconds to go in the game. Spurlock, long drop back, he'll throw it left side, double coverage, incomplete. I thought he had the outside wideout open, but he went for SB, couldn't quite get there. I will say a little bit of a disadvantage for Ole Miss because their tallest receiver is 6'3", but he is the 4th string wideout. And as for Wisconsin, their tallest on the field is 6'3", and he's on the outside. A 6'3" wide on the outside is going to get a lot of catches and a lot of targets. Play fake. Oh, that's batted at the line of scrimmage. Nice play defensively by the Badgers. 45 seconds left. Let's see if Ole Miss goes for this. They do. Okay, so they will go for it on 4th and 10. So here we go. This is pretty much the ball game here. Not sure if it's going to matter too much, but let's see. Throws it, and it's dropped. Wisconsin gets the stop, and they'll get the win. Mitch Cruz, the intended target, couldn't quite catch it. And that's going to be the ball game. Oh, I just realized I didn't do spreads. Okay, UCLA spread was... Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did not do spreads, but I'm going to assume so spreads before the game. Okay, at least the last couple spreads will be justified. UCLA definitely was favored in that game. And that's going to be the last play of the game. That 6-yard run for Dwayne Smith. And Wisconsin's going to win against Ole Miss 26-7. So that'll do it. Wisconsin wins 26-7. We'll go to 2-0. Ole Miss will go to 2-1. Great performance by Wisconsin's defense. Dante Sanders, 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. He is your player of the game. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just to confirm what we know, as far as Wisconsin goes, 5 interceptions for that defense. Of course, the pick 6. Yep, I think that's your player of the game right there. Dante Sanders, redshirt junior, strong safety. So that'll do it for this game. As always, I'm Coach Deborah Price. Tune in later tonight on the same platform, 8/7 Central for Florida State, Georgia Tech.